Hello? Testing. Testing. I'm frightened and wonder to find myself here. I am frightened and wonder to find myself here rather than there, for there is no reason why I should be here rather than there, now rather than then. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Which scene are you talking about?
Some of the mattress
The
scene.
mattress.
Oh, the
But
mattress.
even-
We don't see the conclusion of what's probably going to happen.
but that's a story. That's a story within a story, right? So
Right.
it's intentionally not ending.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
his movie that's unfinished.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And also like just the writing of those types of things always came kind of somewhat naturally. We didn't go too far away from like real stories or real things that happened that were just kind of like, huh. And then building on those. Like, so that scenario did not really happen to Michael, but some women, when Michael was living in LA, you can tell this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
totally
well,
does.
okay. I was a little confused, which I thought you were talking about the Sally thing, but yeah. So when I was living in LA, it was kind of like a not a courtyard, like an alleyway, and there was like how they go up to like a second floor, these like back stairways, and these women called me out. Kind of, they were moving a mattress upstairs, and I was walking by, and they're like, "Are you really just not? You're just gonna walk by and not help us?" And I was like, "Are you talking to me? Like, what's going on?" And it was such a weird thing, but they were struggling with the mattress. And I was like, "Do you need help with that?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course we need help." And kind of were like, "What kind of man are you?" Like, it was a weird sort of like moment thing.
Where you felt like you were
Yeah,
being baited there.
yeah, kind of baited a little. And then, but then I got around and they're like, "Go to the top. That's the hardest thing." So then I'm backing into these strangers' apartment. And it was just in my head, like
What could happen?
in my
Yeah.
anxiety, my like thing going off, going like, what the hell what do these people want? Like, am I being tricked here?
Yeah.
And then kind of like getting the thing in, and then the scene in the apartment was very strange and like not good. Whatever was going on, I didn't want to turn around any corner because I don't want to know what's
Well, I
going
also
on.
feel that
And
way
then it
about
was
that
like they
scene.
tried to be hospitable, and they were like,
Right.
"Sit down, like have it." And I was like, I have to leave now. But I never knew. Was this like a thing? This is like a scam thing, or were they just genuinely just strange people and whatever? They needed some help, like.
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of the tenor of the movie is like, I don't know, like, are people nice or good, or are they not?
Yeah.
And the kind of where
The collision
never
of
know.
characters feels that way, where like the woman wants you to see her, the flasher wants you to see her, but you could have been the next person. So it's not an interpersonal struggle.
Yeah.
It's an aggressive collision of characters.
As soon as I saw them not having a mattress cover on the mattress, that's when I knew they were gonna be
Oh
a little
yeah.
sinister. Yeah, they had no mattress cover. They're just bringing it up the stairs with nothing on it. That's crazy.
That's
Like
the
it's
darkest
touching,
part of the
yeah, it's like touching the full concrete.
Right.
I
Right.
love the nefarious feeling of it, and we don't really need to know how it ends. Like, and we don't need to see them do anything. Like, but the girl that takes the phone is like an awesome villain character, but we never see her do really anything villainous.
Right.
The way that she plays that and the way that it's written, I really enjoyed like the idea that somewhere off screen she's making trouble.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
doesn't know that this person's causing a problem.
You know what's funny is like we had other scenes that we shot within that scene where she's speaking with the guy that comes out with the burrito.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a little more shading of like they're up to no good. We
Yeah,
kind of point to that a little bit, but even still, like you don't know what they're up to.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of that is what you're talking about is just Courtney Peroso, who's an incredible actor, and she just kind of brings this like this energy. And I think set on that track that Michael and I wrote, it feels like something's going on with it.
Another one of those moments that you were talking about last night about cutting things from the movie that you actually really liked.
Yeah,
But created a pacing,
yeah,
feeling that was better.
yeah.
Is that one of those scenes where there
Yeah.
was more to that and it
Yeah.
was good, but
Oh, I loved what we got. I really loved what we got. But yeah, the biggest consideration for us in the edit was not to jam pack everything that we thought was good, or even if we had a successful shoot day and that scene was good, it still has to work within the concert of everything else happening. And sometimes those pieces just maybe they would in the hands of other editors, but we couldn't really figure out how to.
That's the hardest thing. I mean,
and
you
you're
also
doing vignettes together.
Yeah.
which really changes how things have to be paced, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Totally. Yeah. And that's heart wrenching. I mean, there's like people in the movie that you love that did a lot of work on it, but it just doesn't work and you have to get it out. You have to be kind of emotional about.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's like the negotiation you have when you're making something like this. It's like, yeah, like not everything will make it. And sometimes not every day that we shot will make it even. There were 8 days of things that aren't in this movie. It costs money and time and actors. And yeah, that's a hard decision to make. But ultimately, like that's the game you're playing when you're editing something. You can either like edit for what you want that experience to be, or you can honor the experience of what led you to that. And I think that when you do that process, then you're going to have a jumbled experience trying to find something that's clear, you know?
Are you guys already working on something else? Do you guys already think about doing other stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, together. I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're writing all the time.
Oh,
All the
okay.
time. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
nice.
I don't know. Michael, I think, will venture off. I mean, I would love to see Michael direct something one day. He's not a filmmaker, but he's such a film mind. So Michael might write with a million other people. I don't know. But I don't think I'll do any narrative writing or directing without Michael from here on out.
When you have acting projects of your own.
Yeah.
You did something that's coming out with the director of Sick of Myself.
Yeah, that's the guy
in
that
the
brings the
movie.
mattress up.
Shut the.
That's Chris Borgli.
It's Chris
Is it
Borgli.
really?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't know because now I'm learning.
No,
I
it's
didn't know
totally
that.
fine. I don't think
That's
that
awesome.
He's a great actor too.
he's a great actor. Yeah. I've been yeah, I love him
Awesome
and
cameo.
great friend, great actor, great director. We've done a lot of short films together, and then yeah, he made Sick of Myself, which is in theaters now. And then he also made this film with Nicolas Cage that I'm in that comes out later this year
Very
called
cool.
Dream Scenario. Yeah.
Do you have time to shoot stuff while you're doing this movie? You're the hardest working man in show business.
Yeah, baby.
You're getting it done.
James Brown died, and then I came
Yeah.
I gave it
and
to
filled
you.
those shoes.